Well, Malachi Flynn will run the point for the Raptors, and right away they go up and into Achua. Jalen Green wearing 0 over on the left wing. Inside they go to Shengun, who is a 6'9", 235-pound 19. Toronto losing last night against Golden State. Barnes had 13 of 8. Here's a 3 put up by Wainwright.
Afraid to shoot. He's got to let it rip. And Nick Nurse is going to do a good job, because one thing about Nick Nurse, he encourages his players to shoot.
Jalen Green, shot's no good.
This is your guy right there. No look pass, Jared.
Wow, Shengun with a great feed. Averaged 5 points a game, playing 12 minutes a game for the league last year. There's Jalen Green.
Third game is summer league, making those type of shots.
Achua saves it. Johnson, corner 3. Wainwright. Garuba, corner 3 is no good. And they're playing Garuba here with Shengun. Nice take there. 14 on the shot clock. Banton in the corner. Champagny. Splat.
Hey, Champagny, not only can he block.
Let's say if the Rockets do end up hanging on to not only John Wall, but Eric Gordon.
Well, I think both of those guys, the more guys that you can have handle the.
Davis running the point here. Adams for him. A shot by Jalen Adams.
It showed everyone in the league that they can play.
Garuba getting dirty with that rebound. Foster. Inside, bucket, and the foul. Him was on the offensive end, but, you know, you old coaches love to say, we need some guys that can play defense, right?
Some guys got to not love that rock.
3 seconds to go in the quarter. And there's Garuba launching up a 3 from the corner.
Didn't look bad, though. Nice for him. Wasn't bad. I mean, Derek, guys are going to get better. But remember what we talked about.
Josh Christopher, great athlete who we'll see much more of today. Scotty Barnes back into the game after a scoreless first quarter. Gives it up to Wainwright, and that's what you get out of it.
The only question is his offense, and that can develop.
There's a big block right there by Freddie Gillespie. Flynn back the other way, transition 3, bucket. Christopher off there. Flynn was so good after the All-Star break last year. In fact, Flynn gets the bucket and one more. He was the Eastern Conference rookie. The drive by Foster is stripped away. And here we go. Time for a little showtime. Ishmael Wainwright.
Well, I think, as you know, Coach, those decisions.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man. That was a good one.
Wow, precious.
But it's tough decisions.
Are you thinking 3 forwards and 2 guards? Well, I know you got some.
I'm thinking five forwards.
Yes.
And loses it, keeps it in bounds, and it's taken away by K.J. Martin. Martin up ahead. Jalen Green.
He's a little upset that he wasn't the number 1.
He's been very public.
Well, think about it, Derek. He went to the G League and played against other pros.
For 2 of it. Anderson, he has been way off on his 3 triple tries, but Anderson gets it back. And then nice feed to
Wainwright, great steal.
Wow, Wainwright taking it and finding Achua. 6 on the shot clock here. Approaching a minute to go in the first half. Banton, the second-round pick, driving. And this time he gets up and over.
My lack of style dressing, I'm going to pass. The clothes today are a little too tight for me, Jeff.
What a feed by Banton. All right, so Jalen Green out for the game with a right hamstring injury, as Abby reports. Here's Lamb.
Man, your guy can pass.
Malachi Flynn. And Shengun comes up with a steal. Gets it back. Shengun going right at Barnes. Whoa. Up and up. Joining us here in a moment, the head coach of the Houston Rockets. And if we love Alperen Sengun this much, I wonder how much he loves
that the Joker could do. And look how effective Denver is when they run the offense through the high post with the Joker.
Achua.
Slow your roll, young fella.
Mismatch here. Flynn going right at Sengun. He can't recover. And Flynn with a nice bucket for the Raptors. Up top to Adams. 8 on the clock. Achua fires a wide open 3 and connects.
Yes, he's not.
Christopher great denied block by Barnes. Here we go. Flynn pulling up in transition. And he connects.
He's the son of the late Bobby Fields, who was one of my closest friends. Still think about Bobby to this day, so I got to make sure I say something.
Yeah, Bobby passed away when Trey was just 3 years old.
Yeah.
Trey went undrafted in 2019.
Yep. With Zion, a team with Zion Williamson on it. Zion was the best player but he may have been the second best player in that tournament.
Hoop head. You get the opportunity. Two gyms walk across the hall. We begin the fourth quarter here between Toronto and Houston. Scotty Barnes, the fourth pick of the draft, kicks it out in the quarter. And that three ball is good by Matt Morgan.
In the confidence to take them.
One of the questions in the draft process with Barnes is he too selfless?
Yes. And that could be a problem in areas. Because like then, what are you going to tell them? You're not working hard enough. So you want to see these guys struggle, but this is the thing. You want to see how they work through the struggles.
The player into a foul unnecessarily. 7.5 to play. Rockets playing some defense. Christopher going at Flynn, and Christopher gets the... Josh Christopher, good friends with Scotty Barnes. They go back to about 9th grade together.
And a lot of young guys got the chance to get proven minutes, and that's really what we needed. And this year, hopefully we could go back home. And
team build is 2 versus 4. Jalen Green, the second pick of the draft, he's out after halftime with a right hamstring injury. Marcus Falk. And for Kyle Lowry, not only did the Raptors get Precious Achiuwa, he gets the main thing to think about.
Way to clean it up. Way to clean it up.
Good job by Dragic, but clearly he has eyes on Scotty Barnes. Shows a nice move there.
And these guys are playing a lot of games, a lot of minutes, and they're practicing.
So that's the first field goal for Barnes. But what do you think? Is it in the best interest of the Raptors to try and play with Dragic?
Just like where Dragic came from Miami. So I understand wanting to go play with Luka. I get that, but Masai is smart. He understands that, and he
went back to Baylor to play football for 1 year, played tight end. Got invited to the Buffalo Bills training camp.
Wow. You know he's a worker, you know he's dedicated, and he's really strong.
Scotty Barnes over to Achiuwa. Achiuwa wants to be in Toronto. He's excited to be there. Raptor fans are going to...
Summer League, you have to step outside of your comfort zone and start working on your game.
Second field goal for Scotty Barnes.
You can stay in Vegas, but he's keeping the dog.
Yeah, that's all coming
Is
with
he
me.
supposed to be with you?
Yeah, he's with me.
Your dog's a trader.
Yeah.
He's a trader.
Yeah. As the Raptors will dribble it out after an